Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Wednesday publicly shrugged off the strongest U.S. call yet to wind down fighting with Hamas militants in the Gaza Strip, but there were growing indications he would accede to international pressure for a ceasefire. A 10th day of intense exchanges of fire saw Israeli forces again carry out airstrikes against dozens of militant targets in the small coastal enclave, while Palestinian militants fired new volleys of rockets into Israeli towns and cities. Early Thursday in Gaza City, orange flashes lighted up the sky, as the thunder of heavy bombardment drowned out the morning call to prayer. The fighting has killed at least 227 Palestinians, 64 of them children, and 12 people on the Israeli side, including a small child, a teenager and a soldier. The White House announced that President Biden had told Netanyahu in a phone call Wednesday, their second in 3 days, that he expected to see significant de-escalation today, as part of a move toward a truce. Netanyahu said soon afterward he was determined to continue this operation until its aim is met, though he coupled that with an expression of appreciation for the support of the American president. It was difficult to assess whether Netanyahu's seeming shrug at a public appeal from Israel's closest ally reflected a genuine intent to press ahead with an offensive that has disrupted daily life for hundreds of thousands of Israelis, while spreading death and devastation in Gaza, an already battered corner of the region. A former senior military chieftain, speaking on Israel's Channel 12, said the Prime Minister had little choice but to ultimately go along with Biden's wishes, even as he signaled preparedness to continue the military offensive indefinitely. It needs to be made clear that Israel hears Biden, even if we don't accept a cessation to the fighting tonight, said retired Major Gen. Amos Yadlin, a former Air Force deputy commander. The Prime Minister's insistence on reserving the right to punish Hamas, even at the cost of a deepening humanitarian crisis and many Palestinian civilian lives in Gaza, may play well with his hardline domestic base. But Yadlin suggested that in the longer term, it could hurt Israel's dealings with the 4-month-old U administration. Netanyahu is missing an opportunity to strengthen Israel's ties with Biden, he said. In addition to admonitions from the Biden administration, the European Union and several European leaders are urging a quick end to the fighting. Germany's Foreign Minister, Heiko Maas, said he would travel to the region Thursday for talks, and Qatar and Egypt have reportedly been involved in mediation efforts. A senior Hamas political leader, Mousa Mohammed Abu Marzook, said in a television interview Wednesday that he expected to see a halt to the fighting within a day or two.